Welcome to this update. Let's see the severe weather. There's an enhanced risk today in parts of northeast Kansas and Nebraska, and even northwestern Missouri, and a slight risk from Texas Panhandle to South Dakota, and this marginal risk from northeast New Mexico to North Dakota, and this marginal risk in northeastern Nevada, northern Utah, and southern Idaho, and southwestern Wyoming. So, tornado threat 5% in Nebraska, 2% in Kansas and Nebraska, and southwestern Iowa, and northwestern Missouri. Wind 30% hatched in Nebraska and northeast Kansas, 15% in the slight and this hatched area in Oklahoma Panhandle and southwest Kansas, and 5% in the north there, in North Dakota and South Dakota, and 5% in the marginal, and that other 5% there in Nevada, Utah, and those areas. Hail 30% hatched in Nebraska, and 15% kind of hatched, and 5% in the marginal. So let's see. Severe thunderstorms are expected across the Central Plains, specifically from mid-late afternoon through this evening. Damaging winds and large hail are the primary threats. So let's see the HUR here. And I heard that storms might fire at around 2 or 3 p.m. already. So let's see. In Nebraska there, you can see some storms firing there by the mid-afternoon, and then some stronger storms there. But this run is still in progress. So let's see the last run. So here you have the storm starting in Nebraska there, and some strong ones. There's even South Dakota, some stronger ones, and very strong cells. The HUR showing Nebraska there, and then they form a group layer in southeastern Nebraska, and some damaging winds there for northeastern Kansas, northwestern Missouri, and Nebraska there. And then they continue a little bit, and the threat continues for damaging winds and hail and maybe a tornado. But these cells here in Nebraska first have the greatest chance of a tornado, in my opinion. That's where the 5% is true. Some other storms may be forming in Colorado, one or two, some showers there too, and then some showers or thunderstorms in the Oklahoma Panhandle there, and then yeah, but maybe these storms in the mid-afternoon or something will have a bigger threat there in northeastern New Mexico and southwestern Kansas, because later it isn't showing anything for that area, but they have a slight risk there, so beware. Let's see. And you can see some showers and thunderstorms there in that area of the marginal risk today. Some bigger thunderstorms in some areas for hail and damaging winds, like they said there, a 5% just. Then the showers continue there, then it ends. For day 2, it's just a marginal from southeastern Wyoming to western Kentucky. Wow. So tornado, 2% in Colorado, and 2% in Missouri, northern Arkansas, western Kentucky, western Tennessee, southwestern Illinois, southeast Kansas, and northeast Oklahoma. Wind 5% in the whole area, and hail, one area 5% in Colorado and southeastern Wyoming, northeastern New Mexico, and those areas, and this other 5% from Kansas to western Kentucky. So, isolated severe thunderstorms capable of hail and strong winds will be possible on Saturday afternoon, and evening across the southern central Great Plains eastward into the Ozarks and mid-Mississippi Valley. So be aware. Day 3 is kind of strange. They have a marginal risk in southeastern Idaho, northern Utah, western Wyoming, and northeastern Nevada. And that marginal risk from the Texas Panhandle to extreme southeastern Wyoming. So be aware. Probabilistic 5% there. Isolated severe thunderstorms with severe gusts and hail will be possible on Sunday, parts of southern and central high plains, and in northern parts of the Intermountain West. So be aware. Day 4 through 8, nothing. So let's see some other stuff here. This fire outlook here is elevated. Parts of New Mexico, Arizona, southeast, southern Nevada, and southern Utah, even West Texas there. And this brown area says there's a probability for isolated dry thunderstorms that have just lightning and no rain. So be aware. In day 2, I think there's nothing yet, but they might issue something. So let's see. Weather map for today, for tomorrow, and the day after. Let's see. Precipitation today, tomorrow, day 3, 4, 5, 6, and then days 1 through 7 here, and then tomorrow we will make another video talking about Florida next week, so don't worry about that. We'll make a video this weekend. And then they're in the plains too, and severe, I don't know, excessive rainfall, a slight risk from Nebraska to Missouri, and this marginal risk. Tomorrow a slight too, in Kansas, Missouri, and those areas, and a marginal from southeastern Wyoming to Kentucky. Day 3 a marginal, day 4 a marginal, day 5 a marginal. So let's see. Snowfall, nothing, and we should see the hazards here. Let's see. They still have excessive heat warnings, some heat advisories, even some red flag warnings in Alaska. Jesus. And some heat advisories in southern Florida, some air quality advisories. I think that's air quality. Yes. And this is it.